You know, this our song, right? Hey, 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 hey.
Hey, welcome to season finale of Real Hair Talk.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
This is our last show. We've been on air since February 6th.
Oh, it was January 30th.
January 30th. We've been on. If you just now tuning in, welcome. This is our last episode. We're going to take a hiatus break, and we'll probably be back June. Should we announce the date when we're going to come back?
We're going to be back the end of June. The last week of June, guys.
End of June. But stay tuned. We're going to be keeping you updated when we're coming back.
Yes, we will be having our little lives and little stuff going on. You know, we're going to be still on, you know, Facebook. But as far as Real Hair Talk Wednesday, we will just take a little pause because it's summertime. We are kind of overwhelmed with the clients and, you know, stuff like that.
Y'all.
Trying to get it together, y'all, so we can make these lives way more spectacular.
We slaying these heads.
Oh, you can't hear me?
Who can't
Nobody
hear
can hear, Rochelle? Nobody can hear? Is the music too loud or is it just you can't hear?
Hey, Rochelle, can you hear us? Can you hear or not?
Please let us know if you can hear me. I'm going to start it over if you can. Oh, no. Okay.
Fix your volume, girl.
No, it's not that.
There you go. Turn it up.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
Please let me know right now so I can know, like, what's too loud. Denise, you know what? You know what?
So.
Hey, LaWanda. Hey, Rochelle. Can you hear? Can you guys hear? Can you hear?
Give us some hearts if you can hear us.
Please, I just want to know so I should know if I have to start it over or, you know? Let me see.
Okay, she got it. All right, we on. We on, y'all.
Lord.
Okay. All right. Not on last show now.
Right. We can't be all silent
on our last show.
Woo.
Season finale.
Woo.
All right, so tonight's topic, we're taking you to hair school.
Hair school, y'all.
Hair school, we're going to give you all the education, all the things you need to know about hair school, how to apply for hair school, all the different types of programs you can do to get your license. Because y'all YouTubers need to be getting y'all license.
Backyard boogies.
So y'all need to be watching this episode, okay? And this episode will be on YouTube.
And as PBC Mr. Goins would say, kitchen mechanics.
No kitchen mechanics.
No kitchen mechanics, okay? We can't be kitchen mechanics if you are trying to make money.
What I've been saying, you gotta get the license on the wall.
You know, we talk about all the time. You know, we talk about all the time.
Yes.
We had Mr. Gromiko last week.
Yes.
That was cool.
Let's give it up for Gromiko, the barber.
The barber.
Our guest, our last week's show.
We got some more guests coming too. That's why we are kind of like just slowing down for a couple of weeks just to gather our thoughts, you know, just work and the summer and just, you know, our new guests that will be coming on and new topics. It's going to be spectacular, guys. We're trying to make it happen. We're trying to do giveaways. We're trying to do. Somebody can get a free hair. But you know, we're just trying to make it a lot better. We had our start. We understood it. We learned it.
Yes.
We learned it.
It's been a rough season trying to get this all together for you guys.
Yes.
You know, this is not easy. Behind the scenes, we trying to link up. You know, times is running. You know,
just our time, honey.
Time is on our side. Time. All right, let's do our last final cheer.
Cheers, darling.
Cheers. To the final show.
To the finale.
And to our viewers, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for sticking with us.
As always.
We'll be back for season 2.
Mm-hmm.
But on tonight's show, we're going to go ahead and get into the topic. Hair school.
We will be talking about hair school. I know we're going to have new formats. It's going to be all cute, y'all. It's going to be all cute.
Yeah, cute. All cute and stuff.
Right. Tonight, yes, on hair school. How many months do you have to be in hair school? Why should you go to hair school?
Why?
Why? And it's a reason why. People think like, oh, I could do hair. Hair is just whatever. I could just, I know what I'm doing because my auntie taught me from back in the day.
Well, I learned on YouTube. I don't need no license. I got 20 clients coming at 1 o'clock.
Right. All coming at 1 o'clock.
Child.
No. So, for us, this is a job, but it's really more of a career.
Yes.
To be a hairstylist, people be like, oh, I want to do hair on the side. Well, if you're a professional, you don't do hair on the side.
No.
Hair is your business. You are an entrepreneur when you are in hair school. Or when you think to go to hair school, when you feel like, hey, you know what? I'm going to get licensed for what I do. And there are reasons for licensing. What are our reasons for licensing?
Chemical services.
Right. Right.
And what else?
Chemical services. In hair school, it's almost like, we have to get a license from the state. The same place that Sacramento, where nurses get their licenses from. I was saying that, I lost my train of thought a little bit, but chemical services, we learn electricity, we learn the bones in the body. You learn how many muscles you have.
Hair follicles.
Hair follicles. We learn how many layers of skin we have.
Yes.
It ain't just this right here and this right here. We have 6 layers of skin before we even get to the bone.
Right.
Before you get to the white meat, there are 5 other layers of skin before you get to the white meat.
Yes. There is
There
is a textbook for cosmetology, and I should have brought my book. I still have my hair school book from hair school. It's about this thick. It's brand new. I barely used the book.
Oh man, mine's all fell apart.
But I still got it. I left it at home.
Yes, but I got some tests. I got B plus.
She pulling out tests, girl.
Right, hair and scalp. We learned about the hair and scalp, the root, the shaft, the size of the follicle, the shape of the follicle. Like when I say it goes deeper than deep, it ain't just like, oh, she got nappy hair and I could press it. Or I know how to press it straight. It's nothing about that. Yeah. It's about learning the names to a trim. It's about learning the names to your hair follicles.
It's a lot of technical words.
The big, the small, the way you sweat. When you sweat, that's something we had to learn. That's all a part of your involuntary muscle. We had to learn about voluntary and involuntary muscles.
Yes, all of it.
Your involuntary muscles are the ones that, like your heartbeat.
Yeah.
Because your heart beats by itself. Like you don't tell your heart to beat. So it's an involuntary muscle. You know what I mean? We learn about all that. So that's why it's important, for you as clients to go to someone that is a licensed cosmetologist.
Knowledge about it.
And for a stylist to be licensed. And this is why people can sue you. This is why people can take you to court. You know what I mean? Because you have to know what you're doing, and you have to learn these things in school. You have to. It's not a game. In order to make money, you know what I mean? Just to learn about the electricity. I didn't even know about what was it, the ZZs and the like the what do you call the thing in our blow dryer? The megahertz and the watts. We had to learn about the megawatts and the watts.
Yeah, that's important.
You know what I mean? Like we were saying before, if you don't know what a person is going through with their skin or anything, or even with certain colors, if you don't know if a color is metallic dye, if a color is, you mixing, somebody put a metallic dye on before you put a color on or whatever it is, and then the hair starts smoking like you done lit it up. That can happen.
I've seen that plenty of times. When you put the bleach color on the roots and the roots start smoking,
Woo! Smoking like you didn't have the pressing comb to it.
or a cigarette at your roots.
Exactly. Like your head was blazing. Okay? The hair structure. Yes. Your gift will make room for you. Yes, Rochelle. And Don, yes. We learned about the hair structure. And being Backyard Boogie, I'm sorry, you're not going to learn about the hair structure. You're not going to learn how to do a wet set. We even learned how to curl. Now, just as though I could curl hair, but do you know what a figure 8 is? Do you know what a figure 6 is? Do you know what a concave curl is? Or do you know what is it? Concave, convex.
See, look, come on now.
Concave and convex curls.
Come through with the technical words.
Okay? These are things that we learned. It ain't just, I want Shirley Temple curls and that's it. It's a way to a curl. Just like a finger wave. That's why I'm mad they took finger wave out the test.
I hate doing finger waves. I
love finger waves.
I could never get that shit perfect.
But you know how to finger wave if you know how to curl some hair.
Yeah, know the finger wave, but that shit.
Yeah. It's left, right, left.
2 combs.
Left, right, left.
A lot of gel. Comb. Slick it back. Wave it to the side. Comb down. Slick it to the other side.
But
Comb
what is
down.
it? It's just like you in the military. Left, right, left. It's a finger wave.
Right, left.
Hey,
Left, right, left.
left, right, left. No. But seriously it is. Finger waving is going to the left, going to the right, going to the left, going to the right.
Yeah.
But when you learn how to finger wave, you learn how to curl.
Yeah.
If you know how to curl without the fishtails at the end, when you make sure that curl is a serious figure 8, you know what a figure 6, next time I'm going to show you the figure 6 and figure 8, what the difference is. These are all things that hairstylists that we have to know.
Yeah.
That's why it's like, ooh, can I get a wave? Or can I get a this? Well, if you don't know how to curl, how you going to know? We all learned that in hair school. That's not just because I saw it on YouTube, girl, on channel Sasha Coast channel. You know what I'm saying?
She got 1 million views.
Right. That's what I be talking about. No, 1 million views is not going to get you the knowledge.
Right. You can have 1 million views, but don't license.
Right.
How about that?
And then what? It's like, oh, she bomb. She could do some hair. Yeah, I don't knock anybody that has the love for it. I don't knock anybody, like I said, that do nice things on YouTube or Facebook Live. I don't knock it. But in reality, if you are trying to make the hair business your career, you have to go to school. It's called beauty college.
You look, you can't be a doctor without going to school for doctoring.
Right.
You can't just wake up, I'm about to be a doctor because I'm learning on YouTube.
Right.
I'm about to cut you open.
You know what? I'm about to get on Google and I'm about to Google Mr. Webb and find out why you sick. No, because none of you guys will be comfortable trying to use your insurance on somebody that didn't go to school.
Right.
That's why them little girls, they be trying to get the little booty shots and stuff like that in the alley. For real. What happened? They walking around missing legs, cement booties. I mean,
Oh, God.
for real. Am I lying or no? Am I lying or no?
Facts on facts on facts on facts.
Facts on facts on facts.
Facts on facts.
Right. Denise said you can finger wave and curl in that pattern. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Finger waving and curling is the same thing.
Yeah.
A finger wave is flat to your head. Curls sit on top of your head. But they're the same thing. When we used to have to take the test, man. Remember the wet set? Oh, now that's the shit I used to hate. Ooh. Nigga, what?
Yeah.
So this was what we had to use. She kind of, she missing the eye.
Girl.
Wait, let me get the other one.
Look, all the doll heads that I had in hair school.
They all cut up.
Ooh, child.
Okay. We had to learn how to wet set.
Oh, I do.
Going forward.
I do have my doll head from hair school.
Oh no, I don't have mine.
She bald headed. She in the trunk right now.
Oh yeah, she is.
She's in the trunk. Miss Viola. Miss Viola been with me since 1999, girl.
Man, that's back in the day.
I'm gonna go get her in a minute.
Who hate them bitches? Who? Oh, right. Texas wants to abolish state board.
Yes, there we go.
It's gonna be a whole bunch of fakies.
Okay.
A whole bunch of fakies.
No bueno.
Doll heads do not suck.
Well, yes, they do. Their hair texture sucks.
No, it depends on which one you get. You gotta pay like $150 for
That
a real good one.
They put broom hair.
Yeah, but some of them like this one. I liked her. What's her name? Tammy. Tammy hair is popping. All you gotta do when you can't control Gloria, because Gloria was the original 1975
Gloria. Oh, Gloria.
Look, all you gotta do is put a relaxer on her hair, and she popping.
That shit's still a broom.
No, her hair be soft as cut. Like you could do finger waves, like with your finger, like hey. That's how pop. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I used to do it all the time. I used to be playing with my doll head. You ain't know. I be in the room like listening to music, like
my
doll head.
My doll head been through bleach, relaxed, burnt, cut, weaved, glued, cement down.
So even though we learn from classes, we learn from hair school first.
Yeah.
It's like a baby. You learn how to walk when you're a baby. The same thing you learn how to do hair when you go to hair school, honey.
Hair school.
Hair school. Hair school. Hair school. Hair school. Oh,
all right, so let's get into our experiences of when we took hair school. Like, how was your hair school like? And tell us the good drama behind it all.
The deets. Well,
look, let me sip on the tea on it. Girl,
when I went to hair school, I was 15 years old.
Girl.
I was 15. I was in the 10th grade, the 10th. Okay, I was in the 10th grade.
10th.
The 10th. I was in the 10th grade in high school. I was going to Dorsey first semester for like a year. I went like a year and like a semester and a half, and then I transferred to Hamilton, and then I went to Universal in Leimert Park. I don't even know if it's still there. Universal? I don't know if Universal is still there, y'all, but they have one on like Manchester and Vermont, and they have one in Leimert Park. So I was going there, and they had a program in high school called ROP.
Oh, yes.
Remember ROP?
ROP.
Who remembers ROP?
Who
remembers ROP?
ROP. High school program.
Right.
Look, I went to hair school for free.
Only 5 years ago, boo.
ROP program.
Right. Yeah, so I went to ROP. I was doing that every Tuesday, Thursday, and this is why, you guys, there's like a rule that hairstylists don't do hair on Mondays. It's because we have to work on Saturdays.
Sunday and Mondays are off day because we're doing hair on Friday and Saturday. So Sunday and Mondays is our off days. So that's mandatory everywhere. Hair school is closed on Sunday and Monday.
If you miss a Saturday, you getting fined.
A major
you getting docked. It's docking your time if you miss a Saturday. Now you can miss a Wednesday, you can miss a Tuesday. You still get fined sometimes, but on a Saturday, miss one Saturday in here at school and watch what's gonna happen to you.
Child.
When you say okay, they go over your paperwork before when you first check in and say, okay, you are scheduled to come here for 10 whole months. Miss a Saturday or two. They're going to extend that. They're going to be like, oh, you know what? Now you have to stay for 11 months, and then you have to pay on top of what you already had to pay on top. Okay?
I used to have my friends clock me in.
Me too.
My girl just clocked in.
And don't be late. Don't be like 7:30 a.m. and you get there at 7:45. They either going to send you home if they mean, or no, they always send you home. You had to be on time.
They didn't play.
And your outfits, we had to look like nurses. You had to be in your smock, and you had to be in your all white or whatever school colors that your school wanted you to be in.
And don't wear nothing cute to hair school because you know that shit gonna get dirty, colored, bleached on.
Everything.
And speaking of outfits, let's take a moment about this shirt.
Oh, you know my shirt?
Come through,
I
shirt.
got Sierra and Beyonce.
Wait a minute.
They twerking.
What?
Hey.
My
shirt twerking, girl.
But wait a minute. That's not all. That's not all. Show what up.
My little hat move. Wait, my little
You
hat move.
know what?
Hey,
you know what?
this Beyonce and this Sierra. This B and this C.
Look at that.
BB and Say. Hey,
Ain't that cute?
Oh, how do my things just shut off like that? You know, my phone is terrific. I can't tell. But yeah. This is my B and my C. Beyonce, Sierra, twerking. Got me looking so crazy right now. Your love got me looking so crazy right now.
Oh, and Hair by Me.
Right, Hair by Xavier.
Hair by X.
Because I couldn't get it together tonight. I was tired of them twisties. You already know how I do. I can't stand too many hairstyles too long. You know how they go.
Me neither.
We do hair.
Look, I have twisties last episode.
You sure did.
I had to wash that shit out. Don't
I
last
forgot.
about 4 or 5 days. That shit was itching, and sleeping with a silk cap on her night was getting on my nerves.
It was all bad. I already know. It was all bad.
So now I know what the ladies go through when you go to bed at night.
Now you know.
Damn.
Trying to be all cute in the bed.
Trying to sleep like this. Wake up is all.
No.
Oh my god.
No, but you know, woo, spilling and shit.
Woo.
Yeah. So that was my experience. So I did that I completed hair school. Let me tell you my story. I talked about it before. I completed hair school the first time. Now, let me tell you where I made the mistake at. The mistake that I made was I thought I was popping. You know, you think you're popping when you're in hair school and you get out of hair school. I thought I was popping. You kind of couldn't tell me nothing in a little bit because I was like, yes, I could do hair. I'm popping, you know. I went to school. I completed 1,600 hours. Now you have to complete 1,600 hours, which takes you, if you go to like a trade tech.
Full-time is part-time.
Right, but if you go to like a trade tech and you don't go to a personal college, personal college is 10 months. Trade tech or the other colleges like that takes 2 years.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be in there for 2 years. Yeah. But what I did, I got hired as an assistant right when 2 weeks after I graduated at Salon 1092. And I was so excited because it was like all the celebrities was coming there, right there on La Brea and Olympic, guys. Mm-hmm. And I just was like, ooh, I'm 19 years old. Like, oh my God, I'm like so excited. Like, you know, because I had to stop because I had my little son. You know, I was a little, I had life changes. Okay. So, so that led me to complete school a little later because I went back. But what I did wrong with a lot of people, this is why I emphasize it because I went through it. I got so excited and I was her assistant. I was learning haircuts. I was learning like extra fab stuff. I was so excited to do hair and all this so extra stuff that I did not get my license right away. Which Marinello's did try to jig me. That's why they closed now. Shut down.
Marinello.
No bueno.
That school is no bueno.
But because of that, I just didn't push. I wasn't persistent enough. You know, a lot of things in life cause you not to do certain things. But I let that negative get into my way, and I started making that money. So that's what we're going to talk about when we come back, too. I started making that money. I did finish school. I completed. I graduated everything. But I did not get my proof of training. So you have to get a proof of training. Mm-hmm. The school has to release you to say, hey, she completed her hours. State board, she's ready for the test.
Right.
When you go get tested, it's like $200 just to take your test. Yeah. Because you got to pay for your kit. Because you take a practical and you take a written.
Yeah.
The practical is where you actually have to work on a doll head.
No, before, it's a person. It's a person.
Before it was a person.
When I went, I had to bring a model.
Right.
I think I brought my mom. She
right,
was my
before,
model. But
I'm saying back in that time, in the 90s and 2000, the early 2000s, you had to bring a model. Now, you don't have to.
It's a doll head?
It's a doll head.
Okay.
Because I went back to school a second time because I continued to do hair for years without a license.
Ooh.
Hiding, ducking. They be like, ooh, state board's in the building. I'll be like, woo, where? Woo, where they at? Oh my God, where they at?
Because when you get fined from the state board, they fine you $1,000, or sometimes they permanently take your license from you for the rest of your life. You can never do hair.
Exactly. That's why it's important.
So they don't play. Y'all YouTube hairstylists, y'all better learn, because if you get caught, you mess with somebody's hair and they sue your ass.
Listen closely, folks.
You will get done.
Fined. I seen it happen.
You will get fined.
They walk in the salon like officers of the law.
Law.
Okay,
They
you about to get pulled
clipboard.
over by the police?
They got their clipboards.
Yes.
They come in. They just start writing. They looking through your drawers. They checking all your quats.
Yes. And the first thing they ask you for is your ID and your license. That's like when you get pulled over by the police.
Wait a minute.
What they ask you for? Registration and driver's license.
Wait a minute. For what I've been saying on all our episodes, if you don't have this license on the wall when the state board come in there, if they walk in your salon, your suite, and they don't immediately see a license on the wall, that's a fine.
It can't be in your purse.
That's a fine.
It can't be in your drawers.
It can't be in a cabinet.
It has to be posted.
It has to be posted on a wall. If it's not on the wall, you get a fine.
Let me tell you how much each fine is, though. They be walking in like that. Oh,
$500.
no license on the wall. No, it's
$675.
$100. It's $100 per fine. Now with no license, it's $1,000 off top.
Yeah, it's
$1,000 off top. It's $1,000.
Yeah.
For each fine, like your combs are dirty. If nothing is labeled, if you don't say clean combs
on the drawer,
dirty combs, unsanitized, or towels, stuff like that, that's $100 fine.
But the word clean needs to be on the beginning of everything.
Right. So each mistake that you don't take care of in your salon is $100. Yeah. So say you have 5 things wrong that day when State Board walks in because you failed to clean up before your next client, or you failed to follow procedure before the day is done. You didn't came out the pocket $500 just to give the State Board, period.
Yeah.
And then they put you on the website of the Board of Cosmetology. So if somebody types your name in on the Board of Cosmetology, they can see all the fines you got. You guys can do it. You type in the Board of Cosmetology. Type it in because I'm there. But it'll show you all the fines that this person got. Just like if you're looking for a doctor or an attorney and you like, let me see how many cases they won, or let me see how many people complained about them, or let me see. The same thing you can do with a hairstylist. If you feel weird or uncomfortable about something when you walk into a certain salon and you don't trust it, type in www.boardofcosmetology and you can scroll down and say, hey, licensed stylist. And when you click on it and type the person's name in and you don't see
all that stuff pop up.
That means, if you don't see their name, it means they done got one. And if you type their name in...
knock on wood, I never got no fine by no State Board.
Me neither.
Thank the Lord, because
I'm knocking on all
I
kinds
be
of
on
wood.
my shit. I don't play. But at my old salon in the Bay Area, we had some haters in the neighborhood called the State Board on us twice within 3 years.
Oh, what?
Somebody was hating on us, but when they came through, I didn't get fined. They searched my station. I was A+, but...
And they don't call you before they come.
Yeah, they don't... State Board only come out if someone call on you or your salon is being suspected as suspicious, we want to call it.
And, like they heard something. But not even only that. State Board kind of takes their time. They say, okay, a brand new business has come into the city of LA, because you have to register your business with downtown. So when you register your business downtown on Hill Street, State Board automatically, boom, okay, this is a new salon that opened. State Board will feel like coming out, they want to be like, hey, we're going to check everything, we're going to see about this new salon. Let's see if they got it together.
Right.
And they just show up.
Right. No call, no letter, no email, no text.
They don't send you nothing.
They just show up at your door.
Right.
So you better be on your P's and Q's every day.
Yes.
Okay?
Every day. Every day. That's why it's urgent. The blue liquid is called QUATS. It's an acronym.
It's actually longer than that, but I don't know.
No, that's why I said it's an acronym. QUATS. It's like quaternarium, pontonarium. It's that. That's what QUATS is.
That word.
So that was my thing in hair school. So I had to repeat hair school for the second time.
Right.
And that was really hard for me because I had to humble myself.
Yeah, you do.
I had to really, you know how hard that was to go
because
back?
just because your skills is A+ and you making thousands of dollars doing people's hair, you need to have that license certified. You cannot be out here risking it.
No.
It's like you gambling with your life.
It's like you
and
playing.
You can't do that.
It's like you playing.
You playing.
You playing with your career. And that is one thing that I promised myself that I did not want to continue to do. I did not want to be a backyard boogie kitchen mechanic, as Mr. Goins would say. Backyard boogie. Hey, Lauren. Right. Backyard. We learned chemistry. We learn.
Well, let me tell you about my experience.
Oh, yeah, let's hear your thing.
My little journey.
My bad.
My journey of hair school. What she did. I did the RLP program. I was going to Deer Valley High School. Yeah, come through RLP.
Right.
Look, RLP allowed me to go to hair school for free, y'all.
Yeah.
I said free.
Mm-hmm.
I went to hair school for free. Now, hair school is what? It's in the thousands of dollars right now, but
it's like,
when I went,
like $40,000.
Yeah, it's up there.
Yeah.
So, thank God for my high school having an RB program where you can choose other activities outside of school that allows you to get high school credits and credits for whatever you're learning. So, thank God cosmetology was on that list of choice. So I chose that.
You chose that.
Chose the right one. Chick.
You chose that.
And I went to the local beauty school in my town. It's called Delta Beauty College.
Okay, Delta.
Come through Delta. But Delta was not all that great. They were a little racist.
Oh,
They were a little racist.
Was they?
They were white.
Oh.
They were a little racist because when they found out I can do some hair, they had me on the floor before. Because when you first go to hair school,
Please explain the floor.
I'm about to break it down how hair school worked, or when it worked for me in my time era.
It still goes on.
Okay, when you first go to hair school, they put you in a freshman class. That's in that bag. You book smart, note paper. It's like a regular school. Once you complete that freshman class, then they put you to the next. Is it on the floor right after that, or is it another step in between there?
It depends on what.
It depends on your level of skills.
It depends on the proctor, because they're called proctors. It depends on the proctor how they think your skill level is.
Right, and then they put you on the floor. They move you up a level.
Yeah.
And then once you complete that, then you're done with school, and then you do your state board test. Mm-hmm. But my school was a little racist because when they knew I could do hair, they had me doing all the black customers that was coming into the hair school, because customers can come to the hair school, pay to get their hair done for cheap. They're taking a risk on getting their hair done by a student. Even though we're in hair school, we're still learning. Mm-hmm. So that don't mean we know how to do everything.
Right.
So you can go get a sewing weave for $50 at hair school, but you're taking a risk of somebody jacking your hair up. But you can't sue the school because you are already warned that you're getting your hair done by a student, so you're playing with your own hair.
You get to mess up everybody there.
Right. Look, let me tell you my story. Let me tell you my story real quick. How I messed up on somebody's head. Lord Jesus, bless her soul. Okay.
She'll never forget it.
Okay, it was a Latino girl. She came in. She had long, curly hair, and she wanted a relaxer. Mm-hmm. And so they sent her to me, and the hair school teacher told me to use super relaxer on her hair. Mm-hmm. Now, mind you, it was a picnic potluck going on that particular day, so everybody they was barbecuing, they had food, people's music in the back, and I'm on the floor doing a relaxer on this Latino girl hair. She speaks no English, she was Spanish, so that made it even worse because we can't even communicate. So I'm putting on her relaxer. Now, mind you, when you do a relaxer, as soon as you start putting the relaxer on, your minutes start counting then.
How many minutes to a relaxer? 17 minutes. For a super, it's only 12.
Child, why I put the relaxer on her head, when I got finished putting the relaxer on, then I started counting. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute.
On the floor.
Wait a minute. So, okay, she got 30 minutes. I said she got 30 minutes processing time. I go in the back, cause mingling with the people. I made me a plate.
You were having a barbecue.
I'm over here eating, talking to my friends in the back. They're like, "Don't you have a client with her?" Like, I got 30 minutes, girl.
What?
I ate my food.
She wasn't burning?
I went in there. She's still sitting there like this.
You know what? I'm all the way through.
I go to rinse her hair out. Her head was hard as a rock.
What you mean hard? Like her scalp?
You know how when you over process a relaxer, the hair sticks to the scalp. It was rock hard on her scalp, so I had to like pull her hair off her scalp.
So it was burnt her.
But it didn't look burnt. Her scalp looked regular. The hair looked regular.
She didn't say nothing.
She didn't say nothing.
Like,
she didn't say nothing. She said it wasn't burning.
Why?
But that hair, all her hair was stuck to her scalp.
Oh, hell no.
When I was blow drying it, it was just stuck to the scalp, like hair melted on a curling iron. Girl, I blow dried her hair, flat ironed her hair.
Wait, after all that?
After all that, flat ironed her hair. It was bone straight, but still stuck to her scalp.
See?
Wait a minute.
I can't deal. I'm hurting for her.
5 days later, she comes back to the salon with her mother. Her whole head scabbed up. I've never... Child. And they tried to sue the school. They tried to sue me. They couldn't sue because they were warned they were getting their hair done by a student.
And the signs are there. And when you have posted signs, and you have to sign a paper. Every client has to sign a paper to say that they know that the students are students and that there's nothing you can do if you mess up a color. That's just your risk. That's you being cheap. If you know, everybody ain't always ready to go to a stylist. Maybe they can't find a stylist or whatever it is, you know, but wow.
She looked like a burnt victim. I was like,
she was a burn victim.
When I seen her walk in, I ran to the bag and hide on the table.
I know you heard. Like, I don't go there no more. I checked out. I graduated. Oh, he graduated.
But that was my only fuck up in hair school.
I had plenty.
And I got my shit together after that. I didn't play after that. Like, no.
I had plenty of messes up.
No.
I was trying to do a fade and shave the man hair off. He had a number 2, a number 1, and a number 4 all in one. And the one line, I couldn't get the line out. So I kept going higher and higher. And I was like, dude, I'm not a barber. I'm like, he's like, no, it's all good. And I was like, well, next thing you know, I was like, whoops.
You're bald. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
And he still had the line. So my thing at that time, I didn't know how to fade. I did not know how to get the line out. So what I learned that whatever you put the line in.
That's why I'm not a barber, because I don't know how to get the line out either.
But whatever you put, this is the tip. Whatever you put the line in with is what you got to take the line out with.
Right.
Okay.
You just gotta adjust your the blade to get that line. And
if you gotta do clipper over a comb,
I ain't got time for all that.
But see, you don't. Most barbers don't use clipper over comb. I do because I'm a hairstylist. So I do females where I do clipper over comb, or I do scissor over comb, which I love scissor over comb first. But whatever you put the line in with is what you take it out with. I didn't know that then. I was shaving. Lines was all the way up here. I didn't know nothing.
Right.
And I didn't care because I was just like, look, I'm learning. You can't bag on me.
You can't bag on me?
I can't believe her hair was burnt though.
Girl.
Burnt?
She looked like... Do you remember Candyman?
Do you
remember Candyman? Remember at the end, Helen got burnt in that fire, and she became Candyman. She was coming out the bathroom.
You know what?
She had a burnt victim. She looked like Freddy Krueger.
And that's what I was thinking of, Freddy Krueger.
Yes, her scalp looked like Freddy Krueger from the relaxer.
I had that happen to me with a lady that did my hair when I was younger. That's how I started going to Dysona when I was in 8th grade on Wilshire. I loved Dysona. But my head, when I say burnt, she was like, I'm mixing my own formulas. I'm mixing my own formulas. What are you mixing?
What? For the relaxer? Yeah.
And I already had sensitive scalp. You already know how sensitive my scalp is. If we put a relaxer, I'll be like, it burns.
2 seconds.
Immediately.
My best friend, Prashanda, she's the same way.
Yeah.
You put a relaxer. As soon as you do like this.
It's burning. Oh, it freaks me out.
Girl.
That's me.
Can I get through first?
That's when my hair ain't never straight. Ain't never. But that lady burnt the heck out of my hair, and it smelled. When I say I woke up, it like I had a headache. Like when you're burned that bad, this is what you learn. Chemistry. We learn chemistry in hair school. When you're burned that bad, it messes with my nerves. That goes through your follicle to your brain. That can mess somebody. That can mess somebody up.
It can kill you.
Yes, you can. So if you don't know what you're doing, like the lady with the glue.
Look. Y'all seen last week's episode
and the week
before I talked about the lady dying from all the glue in her quick weave. She was dancing at the club, get her twerk on, all the sweating made all that glue swell up on her head, and she suffocated and died on the dance floor.
Because the chemistry of the glue did not mesh with the chemistry
of her
body.
You're right.
And that's what you got to know about people. That's what you got to know in hair school. That's what you know.
Most people are allergic to glue.
Most people are allergic to a lot of stuff. Right. There are some people. There was a lady that got a color. She got color, and because she did not get a consultation from the stylist, she just came in. This is why you don't color. When a person come in and you don't know your client, this is a new client, and she's like, I want blonde, and I want this, and I want that. I want highlights, I want it all. Right. Okay, when that happens, you don't just be like, okay, girl, I'm going to do your hair right now. No, this is why you give a consultation. You can charge, or you don't have to charge. It's up to you. Yeah. But this is why we have consultations, because consultations will let you learn about the client, learn their lifestyle, learn what they're allergic to.
Because you can mix a color to the perfect T.
Period.
But you apply that shit on that client, and that client is allergic to that color, it's going to be a problem.
Exactly. So I saw the lady skin bump up to the bump of the bumps. Like she had measles or chicken pox in her head, and it spread to her face. Half of her neck was like bumped up, like half her shoulder. I'm talking just from color. So it's important to have a consultation.
I've seen a client's head swell up from hair color.
Yeah. Because people are allergic. Some people can't take permanent color.
Yeah.
So that if you have a consultation, that'll tell you, say, hey, you know what? She's allergic to color because you do a strand test.
Right.
When you do a strand test, you check
the back.
Right. You do it from the back. 24 hours.
Just in case it fall out, you can hide that.
Right. Or if it bumps up, it bumps up in that one area, and that's that. You're like, girl, no, you can't get no color. And that determines whether you do permanent color or whether you do a semi-permanent, whether you do a demi-permanent, or whether you do a cellophane.
Just see. You gotta get knowledge about it.
Right. You don't just go up in there talking about, I want red.
But your hair black. But you've been coloring your hair 3 weeks before.
With what? With black.
Box color. You on box color your own hair. Then you come to a professional talking about you want ultra blonde.
And then you know what? You ask them, be like, oh, so when was the last time you colored your hair? Oh, girl, that was like 6 months ago.
No. Oh, it was about 2 years.
Right. Oh, my God. The lies. The lies. The lies. The lies. The lies. On top of lies.
That's why you have to be knowledgeable about it, because I know when a client's lying to me. Because I can look at your hair and I can say, this hair been processed. I can tell. The color, we want to call it, the color flow of the hair from the root to the ends is not even. There's certain spots is darker, certain spots lighter. That's how I know that you've been coloring your hair. Because you can't get an even color doing it yourself.
And then this is the thing. This is another thing.
Because them box colors don't give you enough color to do your whole head.
They do not.
What this little bottle gonna do? You got all this hair.
And then what is the first thing that they choose to do? Because you didn't go to cosmetology school, we're going to keep on reiterating cosmetology.
We're going to go on YouTube and learn.
Right. She colored her hair blonde and it came out like this. Well, do you know that your scalp, your body produces heat? Your body produces heat and sweat. So when you decide you want blonde and you put blonde, and what most people do over here trying to get platinum blonde.
Number one rule on hair coloring. This is the number one rule of hair coloring. Never apply color to the roots first. Never. Unless you're just touching up gray roots or you're doing a touch up on the roots only. You don't start from the roots, because if you try and change somebody's hair to a whole nother color and you want an even color all the way through, you got to start from the mid shaft to the end.
What's the mid shaft? Let me show you what the mid
shaft.
Come on,
come through hair scope.
Let me show you on Doc. Let me show you on Tammy. Let me show you. Hold her head real quick. Okay. And this is a color doll, actually. This is a color doll. Her hair is sectioned in 4. Automatically, she's kind of expensive, y'all. But it comes red, it comes gray, it comes because this teaches you
how to color,
and what colors to cross out red. Green crosses out red. What crosses out brown? I don't know.
Is ash.
Ash or orange?
Ash, get rid of red tone, orangey tone.
That's the green. That goes into the green.
Yes.
Green crosses red.
Right.
Okay, so this is a color doll. But as we were saying, the mid shaft, what most people do, most people want to take the color. You know, I always got to use my little special paper. You want to, and then what you do is what you don't know your volumes. So what they do is be like, oh girl, I want that blonde like Beyonce. I want to look like
and that they get 40 volumes.
You go get a 40 volume. Right, you go get a 40 volume. Never testing your hair. Never doing none of that. And then you mix it with the color, and then you want to apply it to the scalp. No, girl, because your body produces heat
at the root.
At the root immediately.
So your roots is going to take quickly.
It's going to take like that.
Fast.
Like that. So when we talk about mid shaft, we are talking about applying color at least 2 to 3 inches away from the scalp.
Right.
So you have 2 to 3 inches away from the scalp. You apply the color. Wait, hold her head real quick. Hold her head real quick. This is okay. This is a strand of hair. You apply the mid shaft. So this is 2 to 3 inches. Your finger from here to here is an inch.
Half a finger.
Yeah, half a finger. Where your little line is, that's an inch. So you go 1.5 inches or 2. That's right here. So you apply the color from here to here. From here to here to the end, but not even all the way to the ends, because you don't even do that yet.
Right, because you do the whole head mid shaft.
I'll over for you. No, you go ahead.
You do the whole head mid shaft first.
Right.
Once that's complete, then you go back to your first section. Then you do the ends. Then you go do the whole head.
Right.
Let that sit 10, 15, whatever it is you need to sit.
Color takes 45 minutes to process.
Then once that's all that is on, then you do your roots last. Then you go do your roots. By the time you finish applying all of the roots, you can let that sit 10 minutes, and you have an even color all the way through. But wait a minute. So for your volumes, let me break down the volumes.
Please break down 10, 20, and 30, 40, 50, and 60. Okay. Now 200. Y'all can't know about that, yo.
Yeah.
Y'all can't know about that, yo.
That's another level.
That's for the professionals.
That's a higher. That's that Paul Mitchell.
That's us. What you talking about? That's us. We're the professionals.
Well, yeah, but it's that top of the top of product where there's more. Developed goes be up and beyond past 40.
200.
It's hard to find those, but it does happen. Okay, so for your volume, so mid shaft, you want to do 30 volume
because
that's the hardest part to color. So 30.
This is on a natural. Somebody that has not colored. This is virgin hair.
Virgin hair.
This is when you people didn't lie. When you didn't lie.
You didn't lie.
And it's on virgin hair. The lies.
The lies.
You didn't lie, and you have virgin unprocessed hair. This is how you color.
Right. So mid shaft here, 30 volume, right? And then on the ends it depends. It can be 40 volume, it can be 20 volume. It just depends what that end's gonna do. Mm-hmm.
And the strength of the hair.
Right. But the root's always going to be 20 volume.
Always. The majority of the times.
Always.
Unless you're trying to get that really high process, you don't ever really go further than a 30 volume. So
on the roots, because that shit take quick.
Right. And a lot of times why when you get this color, and now people want to sometimes get highlights and be like, oh, I want blonde highlights. So you color the whole head and then you turn around and do the highlights in between. Well, then what's going to happen with that? You overprocess the hair.
Color twice.
You colored twice on one strand of hair. So you did this. You applied a 30 volume with some color and then you went over it talking about I want some highlights with another 30 volume. The hair is going to be on the flow immediately. So this is why we have the foil. Because right, you separate the hair that you want to be blonde, and that's another mixture of color.
Right.
So we don't only mix one color of mix to make the color. You mix, sometimes you got to mix multiple colors to make that one color.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you said, the 20 volume, who knew that you had to do 20 volume at the roots and 30 volumes in the mid shaft and 40 volume at the end to make it all look the same, depending on the person's texture and the elasticity and porosity of the hair.
Come through!
Come through! Come all the way through!
Come through! Get knowledge about up in here.
This is what I call a real hairstylist. This is why we say real hairstylist. Is the difference between a real hairstylist.
We should have brought our license. We should have brought our license.
I know, we sorry, y'all.
Look.
We're going to show y'all next time. Y'all already know we licensed.
Next season.
We wouldn't be talking about it like this. And that is the chemistry of what we learned in class. The chemistry of color and of the hair. We learned about the pH balance.
pH.
Now the pH scale.
Oh, wait a minute.
We got the pH scale. It might look a little backwards to y'all. But this is the pH, the balance, the pH balance of your hair, the same as your whole body. Like when you say, I want to be, a keto, y'all want to be on keto diets, and y'all want to diet and do these kind of diets, it's all the pH balance of your body. And you have pH balance in your hair as well, from acids to alkaline. Alkaline runs through your whole body, all the way through your scalp. And we have to learn about the pH balance, how to keep it leveled, how to keep it at a number 9.
Right.
Do we keep it at number 9?
pH level at number 9.
No, we keep it at number 7 because that's neutral.
Right.
Right.
That's why you have neutralizing shampoo after doing chemical service. It brings the pH balance of your hair back down.
Right. Because our hair is supposed to be a 4.5 and our skin is supposed to be a 5.5.
Right. Supposed
you
to
know
be
what
low,
I'm saying?
not high.
Right.
If it's high, that shit gonna be on the floor.
It's gonna be on the floor. You're gonna step on it.
Okay.
So that was just the gist.
Yeah.
That was just color, y'all.
Yeah.
That was just color.
Look.
We're not even talking about when we have to do gray hair, cousin. Yeah, need help with my Harriet Tubman, aka gray hair. You know what?
Yeah, we were just about to talk about gray hair.
Talk about the gray, because she gray right here.
Gray hair is the hardest thing to color, you guys.
This is the gray section right here.
I have a client I'm about to do tomorrow. She has gray hair, and she wants her gray gone, and I'm giving her ombre at the same time.
Ombre of what?
Blonde.
Oh, so how are you going to do that?
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply her base natural color brown to her roots and beginning of her, I'm going to say roots to mid ends.
Okay.
Since we're covering gray. Mm-hmm. This is the only time you go straight to the roots if you're coloring gray hair.
Why? Because gray is the hardest thing to color.
It's the hardest to color. So that is the only time you're going to start at the roots first.
Right.
So this is how I'm doing this tomorrow. So I'm going to apply to her roots first to mid ends. And once that's all applied to her head, then I'm going to go back with some bleaching. And I'm going to put that on the I'm going to put that on the ends. And then I'm going to go back and smudge. Now this is a new technique that we're doing in hair in the hair coloring world. It's called coloring smudge. Mm-hmm. So once the bleach is on the ends, then I'm going to go back and smudge it in the middle with the brown and the bleach. And that's going to give you that ombre fade.
See?
Come on now.
See, come through.
I'm telling all the secrets. I'm telling the secrets.
All the way through. But you can tell the secrets, but you technically can't. so sorry.
To do this, you need to use Olaplex. I'm telling you, because you're doing bleaching and brown in that midsection. That's the smudging part. You need that hair to be healthy once you blending those two products in the middle. That's why Olaplex saves your life. This is Olaplex right here, boo. I don't bleach my hair 5 times. She's seen it
In one setting.
She's seen me dye my hair. My hair was white like this, y'all.
In one day. It was in one day.
And then I went red. Wait a minute, I went red.
Right.
I got tired of red, and what I do? I put bleach on my hair again.
Right.
With the Olaplex. And then I did this intense aqua green blue.
Right.
And my hair is still on my head. It's not shedding.
It's not dry.
And my texture is still the same. It's not, I don't have a relaxer.
Right.
You know how when you put color in your hair and make your hair look straight? No, my hair is still on my head. Mm-hmm. Get knowledge about the Olaplex.
Now, you guys, can you kind of see a gist of why you should always go to a licensed hairstylist and not complain about the prices when you want blonde, you want copper, when you want orange and green in the same setting.
You guys, you have to understand, we are spending a lot of money to buy the color.
What? Wait, Olaplex alone.
Wait. Tell the price. Tell her how much Olaplex costs. $300. $300. $300.
That's just for that ain't even the color yet.
That is just Olaplex by itself. Comes in a bottle barely that big. $300.
It may last about 4 months. Depending on how much color you do.
But you
not even 4 months.
Okay, so they have a salon kit. They have a home kit, but it's only hairstylists can get this. You have to be licensed to get Olaplex, you guys. You can't just buy it yourself.
You can't go to the beauty supply. You can't go to Sally's.
No.
Sally's don't sell it.
You cannot get Olaplex #1 by yourself without no license.
No.
So they have a salon kit size. That's about $80. Now I'll buy that one.
$65.
$65. My bad. $65. And you only use about that much of the Olaplex in your color. When you mix your color,
a half ounce.
That's how much you put in there. So you can really make your Olaplex last you a long time if you got a bottle like this. So you only putting that much in there in your color.
Right.
But
it's a science to this. It's a science, guys.
Yeah.
So when a person tells you how much they charge, you like, girl, I could do that myself. I'm about to follow the YouTube video because old girl did it to herself. Well, old girl's texture of hair is not your texture of hair. You could have had a relaxer 6 months ago on top of split ends, on top of you just took that weave out of your little edges. It ain't edges no more. It's favy hair, not baby hair. Okay? It could be a whole bunch of little stuff. It could be a whole bunch of little stuff that you don't know that a stylist can tell you. The doctor. We're doctors.
Yes.
We are doctors, honey.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
But if you go to a white hair salon, they charge $200 to $350 for a color by itself.
That's not even including the blow dry.
No blow dry, no.
It ain't even including conditioner. And you need conditioner after color.
Just apply the color on your hair. It's $300.
But that's why you need to appreciate all your barbers, even men. Men, y'all want to color y'all little gray in your little beard. Y'all want the little Beijing, but y'all don't want to be over here looking like pasty-wasty. You don't want to look pasty. You want to be able to see that black line. You want it to fade into your fade. But you have to have a person that loves what they do and knows what they're doing and because barbers need to go to hair school as well.
Yeah.
Barbers have to do 1,300 hours.
They want to color too.
Right, but they have to do chemicals. You want to texturize. I want to look like Genuine. Well, you know what?
You want to ride the pony?
You know, your hair. You wasn't born with that Genuine kind of hair. Okay. So we gotta make it appear
that you
was born
like that,
like you was Indian or something.
Child, please. Child, please.
It takes talent. It takes a barber as well having to go to classes, because we're not going to exclude barbers from going to classes.
Yeah.
Barbers have to go to classes as well.
Right.
There are a lot of barbers that I follow that I love to look at, master barbers, that I just be like, oh my God, I just want to fade so bad. Like, I fade, but I ain't fading like them.
Uh-uh.
But they got to learn the same way.
Yeah.
They go to school for 1,300 hours.
Right.
A little less than we do, because they have to deal with chemicals, they got to deal with alopecia, they got to deal with everything. Look,
Razor bumps. They got to do with all that too.
look, we got to know the skeletal system. We got to know the nervous system. We got to know, we're going to go a little over. We got to know a little everything. We got to know a little everything. You know what I mean? So, you know, this is why we're saying love your stylist, appreciate your stylist.
Our time is running out.
Our time is running
This
out.
is our last show.
On
We
that,
love you
on
guys.
that,
Our
on
season
that.
finale. Bye, you
Bye.
guys. Tune in next season.